Well, let's bring in Tohid Asadi, who joins us live from Tehran. Tohid, firstly, any indication from Iran's leaders about the way forward, including the potential for further talks with the United States, given the claim from Donald Trump that the leadership's in disarray?
Well, actually, there are different actors and factors at work when it comes to the trajectory of diplomatic settlement. But at this point, what remains as the only certain point is uncertainty, as we are dealing with a very intricate situation. And on that, we know that Iranians are saying the doors for diplomacy is neither closed nor open, but rather ajar. So we hear this simultaneous rhetoric. Speaking of which, I can say there is a preparedness for negotiation on the one hand, but they are saying not under imposed terms and dictated conditions by the United States. Also, there is this military rhetoric saying that Tehran is ready for other scenarios, including confrontational scenarios, with full preparation. So we are talking about this delicate situation, while we know that there are so many sticking points. Speaking of which, I can say the situation at the Strait of Hormuz, as well as the blockade by the Americans. And on that, we know that Iranians are talking about the seizure of ships and vessels trying to transit through the Strait of Hormuz, this geostrategically significant choke point. So far yesterday, we've got reports about at least 3 ships being seized. IRGC came out to confirm that at least 2 ships have been seized, Epaminondas as well as MSC Francesca. Also, the American side is talking and sending pictures and videos showing U.S. forces boarding Iran-related, Iran-affiliated ships and vessels such as Tiffany as well as MT Majestic. And today earlier, we've got this report from Tasnim news agency saying that one ship, again affiliated with Iran, has found its way to the Iranian territories, passed through the Strait of Hormuz regardless of the imposed blockade by the Iranians. So we are dealing with a very delicate situation. Not in addition to the Strait of Hormuz and blockade, there are other factors at work.
Yeah, I mean, talk about delicate situation. I'm curious to know whether there has been any clarification on why Tehran's air defences were triggered overnight. The US and Israel say that they had no involvement in this. Has there been any more information on that?
And no official confirmation about the exact cause behind the activation. It goes without saying that last night we were able to hear and see the activation of the air defense. Some news outlets, the official ones also came out to confirm that. But speaking of the cause, we've got only Mehr news agency affiliate, the semi-official news agency Mehr called it as a result of engaging hostile targets. Again, on that, we don't have any official confirmation, but it's a sort of dilemma. While the country is talking about diplomacy, it could be a sort of indicative of potentiality of more confrontation down the road.
Al Jazeera's Tohid Asadi in Tehran. Thank you.